What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. You have reached, I don't know, Erica De Niro? Is that my name today? I'm trying to turn. Come on. Look at your baby daddy right now. I wanted to talk about Nas and Kelis. I'm about to get hit by a car. Real people are so weird. Driving, like how aggressive they are, how they play with cars and not realize these motherfuckers is deadly weapons. I don't understand people. I gotta go to the dispensary. But I want to talk about Nas and Kelis, y'all. So I'm not surprised. She did an interview with Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, and at her house, she said in Glendale, I think she said in Glendale, California. Looked like it was a nice backyard, little areas, talking, and she said that she woke up this morning and decided that she was not going to edit herself anymore. And in her interview, she wasn't going to hold anything back. She was just going to be unfiltered. And I believe everything she said. I just talked about this the other day on Potomac, how women, they be in abusive relationships where they're, however way you're being abused, physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, however you're being abused. And the men, when the relationship is over, badmouth the women so bad, and then complain about paying child support. And then there's a stigma in our community that you don't want the man in your pocket, you don't want to get the courts involved. But these men are not responsible, they're unstructured, undisciplined, and don't do what they're supposed to do without getting the white man involved. What he's supposed to be paying child support, not paying the child support, has been to two of his sons' birthdays. She was just like, it was a lot of abuse. And also, she did take responsibility for her part in it, stating that I wouldn't start anything, but I will finish it. Like, you're not going to just be hitting on me and we're not going to be fighting. We're going to be fighting. So, what really, she said the day that Rihanna and Chris Brown, the day they showed the picture of her face, she had bruises all over her body. Do you know how hard and how many times somebody has to hit you in order for a bruise to develop? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's not right. That's not right. Drinking. He's a drunk. A lot of the abuse or the altercations came from drinking. She just said we were young, 22 years old. I tell people, if you subscribe to the social construct of marriage, do not do it until after you're in your 30s. Allow your 20s to be used for what they're good for, and that is going to school, making mistakes, partying, living it up. Don't get married. You're too young. You don't know yourself. You're still unlearning things that you learned from your family dynamic that don't really, you're still unlearning a lot of things and learning a new things when you're in your 20s. I don't think getting married in your 20s is a smart thing to do. I don't think that it's a smart thing to do for anybody. I don't give a damn, because you're too young. You're too young. No experience, starting new journeys, knowing what you like and what you don't like, what you will put up with and what you won't put up with. She's saying, what you put up at 22, you don't put up at 28. Honey, and what you don't put up with at 28, what you put up with at 28, you won't put up with at 38. You understand? It's a consistent growing. It's consistently moving up, progressing, learning from your mistakes. She said that he hasn't been involved at all. And then he gets on no interviews with Kelis ever. And it's been almost 10 years. Her son is 9 in July. 10 years. And she hasn't said anything about the relationship. She hasn't talked about him negatively. He has talked about her negatively, saying that she wants more child support, leaving out the fact that he does not spend time with the child. And she's like, my child is fucking dope. I don't understand why the hell he don't want to spend time with his child. She talked about her new marriage, and she has another son. I think his name is Shepherd. I think her other son's name is Shepherd, but she's married to this guy named Mike Mora, who is a nice looking dude. She talked about how her son calls him Papa. And look, to me, I don't see anything wrong with it. If this man is taking care of and filling that role of a papa, I don't see anything wrong with him calling his stepfather Papa. And she said Nas didn't have any problem with it because he fucking knows he's not there. He's not there for his kid. So you're not being Papa. You're not playing that role. You are literally a sperm donor. It's just like, it's tired and through. And then the fact that everybody, it makes me emotional. Because the fact that everybody believed Nas, and that, you know, this angry black woman, she wants more money and it don't cost this money. These people have been living the same lifestyle and progressively getting richer in the last 10 years. You don't think that little boy is in all kind of activities? I'm telling you, if I had more money, my children would be in all types of shit. All types of shit. What, jujitsu, fucking art classes, fucking acting, whatever they want to fucking do, whatever they want to do, whatever they want to do, piano lessons, whatever, they could have it. And why doesn't her child deserve that? Okay, yes, she's married, but the thing is this: you have a child you created during a partnership, during that business partnership that you created a liability, and you must take care of that liability until the term is due at 18 years old. So I don't give a fuck if she marries 3 or 4 times. That's still your fucking child. Take care of your goddamn kid. And stop complaining that you have to pay child support. I was complaining. I was talking about the other day how the child support order for my children was terminated. And I don't even get I get less than $500, okay? So, and that doesn't do anything. You gotta pay for vision exams, glasses, braces, all that stuff. You gotta be able to, you gotta make sure your car is working so that you can take your kids to whatever activities you have them in. It's just not feeding and clothing that go along with taking care of a child. There's a lot of things that go along with that. And for him to not have been to any birthday parties, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then you want to get on these radio stations, Method Man and Red Man calling Kelis a gold digger. She said, if I was a gold digger, I wouldn't have married Nas. If I was a gold digger. Now, you remember Nas came out when he was 18, 19 years old. Him and Kelis got married. They were 20. She was 22. Young. Just starting off making money. They were making money together. And she said, I always had money on me. I always had cash. But you know, these niggas, when they feel inferior and insecure, they compete with their partners. And when you compete with your partner and they're doing other stuff, you're going to be jealous. You know, he didn't like her talking to people and all these beefs that he had with people. She's like, I don't give a fuck about none of these people. I don't have beef with nobody because I don't give a fuck enough to have beef with anybody. And what was really sad is how she kept saying, I'm not weak. I'm not weak. It's so sad that us as women have to let you motherfuckers know we are not weak, but we're not these strong black women. We have feelings and emotions, a wide range of emotions, and we get hurt. Just because we have been taking care of the community for generations doesn't mean that we're these strong women. And then doesn't mean you guys have to hurt women so that you can see how strong they are. That shit is sick, man. That shit is fucking gross. I have been a fan of Kelis since day fucking one, since Pharrell introduced her to us with Caught Out There. I have been a fan. I identified with her individuality, her people saying that she's different, she didn't fit in. You know, I I identified with Kelis from the beginning. I love Kelis. I got all her fucking albums, all of them. Do you hear me? All of them. Every last one of them, even her last album. Okay, so I've been a fan. I recognize her. I'm also a fan of Nas, but I'm not a fan of domestic violence, my nigga. Not at all. And it's so sad that 1 in 4 women have been a victim and are a survivor of domestic violence. Some of them don't make it out. Some of them get killed. How could you put yourself in? I just don't get it. And it's not just, and then the financial abuse. Her talking about, she put the money down on the house because she always had cash. So she put the money down on the house and he's making the monthly payments. Then she finds out that he hasn't been making the payments on the house. So now the house is foreclosed on. That's financial abuse. Now my house that I'm supposed to be taking care of, our child that we just had. She said she was so happy to find out he was fucking Nicki Minaj. She didn't know what the fuck to do. She said, baby, when she saw that they broke up, she was so mad. Like, good, why? Take his ass. Take him. That's what when his wife got on the phone calling herself, cussing me out, saying I was jealous of her. Bitch, I am not jealous of you taking care of no nigga that had 3 strokes. Nigga can hardly even talk. You got a nigga you got to take care of. Ain't nobody jealous of that bitch. See, that's the problem. We live in a society where women are shamed for not being in relationships. And when the nigga moves on, you believe that somebody wanted him. Bitch, I left, kicked his ass out. What do you think I'm jealous for? And the nigga, because I believe in my heart of hearts and my soul of souls. When you verbally abusive to me, my nigga, you had 3 strokes and now you got a speech impediment. So don't fuck with me. I'm a child of this universe. You feel me? So nigga, don't act. And then when the woman a man is quicker to move on than a woman is, because of just how society is. More women to men. More women. They're more willing to. There's some women who will just, it's a man, and okay, I'm in a relationship now, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he doesn't take care of his kids. It doesn't matter that he talks about his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend or baby's mom like a dog. I remember meeting this guy, and he talked about his baby's mother so badly. I was like, I can't rock with a nigga like that. You talk about her, I don't give a damn what she's done. I'm a stranger. Why the fuck are you talking so badly to me about your ex-girlfriend? The mother of your child. People running lights? That's crazy. 2 people ran the light. I'm glad I didn't turn. But yeah, I just, I think, I don't know about how we deal with how we got to start believing women, and and stop protecting these niggas. Oh, I don't want him to look bad in front of the kid. Fuck that nigga. If he was fucking abusing you, why are you protecting his character? Fuck him. Word. Like, for real. That shit made me so mad. I sobbed a lot of times during that video, during that interview, because I related so well. And it's sad how so many people were relating to her story. Y'all niggas got to do better.